everyone, how are we all? Hope we're all doing well. For those that are in lockdown, I hope things are pretty good for you. For those that aren't, lucky bastards. So yeah, I've done a thing. This is it. Some of you may have seen one of my other videos I mentioned that I'd bought an enclosure quite cheap from my local pet shop when I was getting some bits and bobs for my leopard gecko. So anyway, this is the enclosure. Now, this came as a full kit. There was a hide, there was substrate, there was some fake leaves and everything. So I've used everything apart from the hide. The hide that came with it, I actually used for the leopard gecko. I did end up using it. It was one of those sort of half a log type things. It was better suited for him than what was going in here. And the spider that's been rehoused is my Tapinauchenius polybotes, I think it is, or polybotes. I say polybotes. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how I built it and the end result with the spider in it. So yeah, we'll crack on. See you in a minute. Cheers. Right, so this is the enclosure. It's the Zoom Ed. It's a 20 by 20 by 30. And like I said, it did have slight damage to the back. There's a little crack that won't really affect things. So this is what it looks like now. So for the next couple of minutes I'll show you how we got there. So like I said, it was a full pack. This had a bag of Zoom Ed substrate in there, which I'd never tried before. It was a bit dry, so I had to add quite a bit of water later on, and in hindsight I would have done that beforehand. So we've got a nice big piece of cork back to go in there, and here I am just putting in plenty of moss, just in case it decides that it wants to build a dirt curtain rather than use that nice piece of cork back that it's got there. So yeah, it came with a fake plant. Now, you may have seen my short video of what happened with my Brachypelma boheme. So I've got rid of most of my plastic plants now, but this was filmed before that happened, so we're going to leave this in for now and see what happens, and if anything similar happens we'll be taking it out. For those that haven't seen it, just pop back and have a look. You'll see my boheme got its fang trapped on a plastic plant, and I had to help free it. So the last couple of touches really is a water bowl and then just cleaning up the glass. And there we have it, the finished article. So now, time to get the tea into it. So this is what's going into that enclosure. This is my Tapinauchenius polybotes, or it used to be the Tapinauchenius Santa Vincenti, the St. Vincent's tree spider, I think its common name is. So yeah, you may remember I only rehoused this a couple of months ago, but it's since molted, and I just thought, right, I'll get it out the way and get it done now. So I do apologise for the view of just my hand, but in just a few seconds you'll understand why I was being so careful. This one was feisty right from the off. I think feisty's putting it quite mildly. So yeah, you can see there, this is what she did as soon as I tried to move her with my little stick. She wasn't happy, as you can tell. Right, so as you've seen from that little clip there, she was a bit of a twat about it. She wasn't too impressed about the idea of being moved. So I had to make a decision in the end. I sort of thought I'm going to move the camera out of the way and just concentrate on getting the spider into the enclosure, which means, of course, that I didn't manage to film it. I did actually film it on a little GoPro type thing that I've got, but the lighting wasn't good enough for it, so the footage was really rubbish, so I'm not even going to bother using it. So yeah, anyway, here's a couple of pictures of her once she was actually in. You see, she is a stunning spider, bro. I think the pictures will speak enough for themselves, so I'll leave it to it. Cheers. So there we have it, in the enclosure. In the end, what I actually done was I placed her enclosure, her old one, inside this one, and just took a piece of cork back out with her on it. So, because that rehousing didn't quite go according to plan in regards to recording it, you may remember in my last video I had a mystery box from Weird and Wonderful Exotics in Shrewsbury, and as part of that mystery box I had another Tapinauchenius polybotes. Now the tub that it came in said that it was 5 to 6 centimetres, but you'll see in the video it was a lot bigger than that. It was probably closer to 10, maybe 12 centimetres if I'm honest. It was a really good size unsexed juvie. So I've got the rehouse from that. I thought it makes sense to put them two together and make it one video with two tappy rehouses. So yeah, here's that. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so this is the enclosure that she's going into. It's just a sweet tub with corkback in there. I like this bit of corkback. I picked this one because it reminded me a little bit of Grinch Mountain, or that scene from The Nightmare Before Christmas, just the shape of it. So the way I went about it, I was being extra careful. We put her tub inside the pot, and I thought we'd just try and push her out gently. You see, this is an old sweet tub. I've just left the sticker on there. I think sometimes people get a bit hung up on removing them, but for myself, I use it, just leave it at the back, use it as a background sort of thing. It does offer a dark spot to the spider if it needs it, and like I say, it is only a sweet tub, so she's only going to be in here for a limited period of time anyway. So as you can see, just giving her a bit of a nudge. She was really well behaved, to tell you the truth, or he. I was expecting at least a little bit of a bolt or a jump, but as you'll see here, a little nudge, and she went in pretty easily. So just time now, we'll remove that tub and give you a better look at her. There we have it, the Tapinauchenius polybotes. And like I said, I do have another one of these, so hopefully we may have a future breeding project in line, but we shall wait and see. Wait for this to molt out and see whether it is male or female. That's them both done. See, the second one was a lot calmer than the first one, the female. Again, like I say, I don't know what the sex is of that one. We'll find out on the next molt. But yeah, that's enough from me. I'm done for now. I'll see you all next week. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers very much. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.